Okay, everybody, this is going to be, this video here is just going to be a mini review of an early Christmas present to me. I told Robin she could wrap them up, but I already knew they were here. And she said, you know what, you've been waiting on these a long time, just take them out and try them out and do what you want with them. And we were not going to worry about it. So anyway, we're going to do a mini review on the BLI RSD 15 locomotives. So let's get started, see what we can come up with, and I'll give you my opinion at the end. Okay, everybody, my babies came today. Before we go outside, I want to show you the extreme packaging that these things have. It's amazing. If I pull this out, you could see that there was a piece of foam on the hood right here. There's foam all the way around, totally all the way around on the handrails. Beautiful, beautiful packing. Okay, everybody, these are the Broadway Limited Paragon 4 RSD 15s. I have been waiting for this model since I started model railroading, and finally somebody did these locomotives. They called them alligators. Santa Fe called them alligators. You can see why, with the long nose on them. We're going to check them out today, and I'm going to show you the detail on them, and we're going to see how they run. Okay, the first thing I notice is that they have sunshades. That's kind of a cool feature that you don't see on a lot of models. They've got individual grab irons on the front and back, or at least on the front. Extremely nice plastic details. The handrails are real nice. The horns are nice. The grill on the top looks like it's a etched piece. Let's spin it around here, take a look at the frontal picture. You can see the handrails, the brake wheel in the middle. Extremely nice running boards. Painted in windshield wipers. And real nice set of air hoses down there. Really nice air hose detail. Also, you can't see it too good here because the lighting is not too good here, but even the detail in the drop down step is really nice. I don't know if it does drop down. It does not. It's cast in, but that's okay with me because I don't ever plan on putting them down. Let's take a look at the back side. There are not individual grab irons on the back, but I still think that the detail of them is extremely nice anyway. And of course you have the same air hose detail on the back and lift bar there, which I think you can see the lift bar. Like I say, the casting of the plastic is extremely nice, I think. Pretty simple fuel tanks, of course, speaker in the bottom, and the 6-axle trucks. And actually they're pretty hefty. I don't know what they weigh, but they're pretty hefty for a narrow cab locomotive with sound. I believe that's full volume. And I'm pretty sure that you can probably hear it at this point. So we're in forward now, and I'm gonna turn it up, and I'm gonna tell you what I got by speed step. That's speed step 1. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got hung up on the double cross over there because my track is all dirty from working. We're at speed step 11. And I will honk the horn. I'm sorry, gang, but I'm just in love with the way they look. I've always liked them. Them and GP30s are my two favorite. I'm going to bring it back now. And we are still at speed step 11. Which I think would be a very good speed to haul trains around at. If I can get it in the, work the throttle and the camera at the same time, you can see that the cab light comes on, per usual for BLI stuff. I actually I'm not familiar with all the functions, so I don't know if there's a button for the startup sequence. I don't know what all the buttons do. But there is the bell, and of course you heard the horn. So I'm going to see how the other two run, and then we'll put them all together and see what we get. Okay, we have all three of them together. I have them MU'd together. My road number change on the last two didn't work because I didn't go out of the decoder, out of the programmer, back in and change them, but I'll get that changed. So the back two are on number 3. The front one is on its number 829, and I have them MU'd together that way. So let's see how they perform together. Okay, gang, at this point here, you probably may notice that I was missing some cars off the train. I had my first derailment problem down on the underside of the layout, and this was the culprit. I put newspaper, you know, to make the hills back over there, and a piece of that had apparently broken off. went down on the track. The Locomotives and 3 cars made it through, and then it tipped over 3 cars beyond that. But the other cars all stayed on the track. I just backed down there, picked them up, and here we are. Okay, I had turned off the heater in here last night, and it was extremely cold in here. I seem to have a problem, a little bit of a problem with the points on my double crossovers. They seem to balk a little bit on that, but I'm sure that it's because we haven't cleaned, or I haven't cleaned track or anything since I've been doing all the tree work and all that stuff. So I'm not blaming that on the Locomotives. And of course, what I really need to do is put them on here and just let them go and let them run in a little bit and get them used to the track and get the track used to them. Okay, this is 99. And you can see that that's way out of prototypical speed, but that is the speed they run at on step 99. Now, if I can hold the camera and use the throttle, we're going to stop them and back them up. Right there, I am at speed step 50, and I would say that's a good 70, 80 miles an hour in scale. There is speed step 30, and there is speed step 20. And I do believe that that's about as fast as I would want them to go on the layout. But you could see that they ran right through the double crossover up here because I've cleaned the points there. So there you have it. That's kind of a little review on them, and they seem to run perfectly in my book. Like I say, with a little bit of run-in and with my track cleaned up because I didn't bother, I think they're going to be very sweet. Okay, so there we have all the sound all the way off. Like I say, I've got to renumber the back 2 Locomotives there because I didn't do it correctly in the program. And other than my little derailment underneath, which did not derail the Locomotives or the first 2 cars, 3 cars I believe, it was not the fault of the train or the locomotive. It was a fault of a piece of paper falling on the track, as I said. But anyway, that's my mini review. Okay, everybody, that's my mini non-professional review of those guys right there, the BLI RSD 15s. I am just totally excited to get these locomotives. I totally want to thank Robin for getting them for me. It just so happened they were coming in around, they were released right around Christmas, and we got them, and I told her she could give them to me as a Christmas present, but as you see, I got them early, as I said. But here is my honest opinion. I had a little tiny bit of problem with the coupler heights, but the coupler heights, the couplers are correct. The coupler height, I think, comes from just a little tweaking of the coupler or the end sill of the locomotive. And once you just make a little bending adjustment of those and get that coupler height right, no problems whatsoever, okay? That is the only thing I can find with these locomotives that did not function right out of the box. I've had good luck with most BLI locomotives, and these guys are no exception. Like I say, nobody else besides AHM or somebody way back did some that weren't worth a darn, and everybody has converted those over a period of time and made these alligators. But man, to be able to buy them and be able to buy them with sound in them and have them weigh as much as they do and run as well as they do, that's a plus in my book. And if you don't have any ordered, or you haven't had any ordered, and you can still get any, I certainly would recommend these guys. Like I say, I love them, and you will love them. So that being said, we're going to call this one a wrap. Thanks for watching.